Okay, well, I have some 198 grain Balck Hills subsonic ammunition, my 300 Blackout. Should be fun. Whoo! Let's see what's on tap for today. We got some testing, we got some chronographing, we got some accuracy, got some gel, we may even have some water. Let's have some fun. Let's get to shooting. Okay, so what are we talking about today? We are talking about the 300 Blackout Balck Hills 198 grain dual performance round. This is a devil of a little round here from Balck Hills. They put out some wicked ammunition in 5.56, and they put out some wicked ammunition in 300 Blackout. This round is supposed to be going around 1,000 feet per second, 198 grain projectile, and it's supposed to, the petals are supposed to peel back. We're supposed to be able to create multiple wound channels with a subsonic round. We saw in our previous testing with subsonic ammunition is that sometimes it will tumble, the SubX round expands. This bullet is supposed to fragment and perform that way. And I have it in my 10.5-inch Daniel Defense with my Huxworks 7.62 can on it. And so, yeah, this is what we're going to be testing today. We're going to get some gel. We might get some water jugs. Should have a fun time. Definitely we'll get it out to range. We'll see what these chronograph, quote unquote, with when we take a look at the Garmin 01 radar and see what these projectiles are flying out of this 10.5-inch barrel. Should be a fun time. Let's get to shooting. Okay, we're going to do the gel test of the 198 grain Balck Hills ammunition. Let's see what we get. See how that did. Looks like we got a good capture of it. Let's do one more for posterity's sake. You know, despite whatever I do, I can never get these going exactly where I want them, but good enough.
Left me satisfied and smiling, so.
That's what she said.
Okay, let's just take a quick look and see the 2 rounds, what we got. Dang, that this Balck Hills is some nasty stuff. It definitely had some petals split off at about the 3-inch mark, maybe 2.5-inch mark. And then those petals just created nasty side wound channels. And it looks like a big petal landed down here. Big petal. Yeah, that's a petal. That's not the whole bullet. Big petal landed down there. And oh boy, sun's in now. And then we have one of the bullets here. It doesn't look like to me this one expanded at all. I think what happened is the petals sheared off of this one, and this is what all that remains. And then the other one looks like it continued and left the building. There's an exit right there, leaving little nasty parts here and there. These are the Hornady SubX rounds. So we didn't capture one of them. We have petals probably all over in this gel. I would say that's a nasty round. Even this one that went through here, we know at least parts of it came off. Actually, I think that might have been a petal that was going. All right, well, as part of our test series in the 300 Blackout Subsonic, we have to hit some water jugs. Wasn't impressive. I don't know. Of course, these aren't exploding. Let's go down range, take a look. Okay, well, both of these were direct hits, maybe just a little high, so the water pressure was a little low up near the top, but they did have some serious splitting on the outside. Is this effective against water jugs? You're gonna have to be the judge. Okay, well, so we have 5 of these rounds loaded up. We've got our Garmin C1 Zero. We'll see how these rounds perform out of my 10.5-inch barrel, the 1 in 8 twist. 998. 1056, a little bit more spicy. Maybe that's explaining why some of those expanded and some didn't. 956, that's like 100 feet per second spread. 972, last one. 1036. So our min was 956, our max was 1056, which is pretty good for 300 Blackout. These are going right around a little over 1,000 feet per second, and that's great, right? That's exactly what we want these to be doing. And so even though they are 8 grains heavier than the SubX from Hornady, Black Hills has loaded these, and that's what I expect from Black Hills. Very top ammunition. Okay, well, my apologies about the glare. Let's see if we can put a few shots, see what kind of accuracy we can get with this. Okay, that's 5 shots. I don't feel like I'm settling down, so it's possible these things are more accurate than what I'm doing right now. I've been running around trying to get the cameras right, and I'm breathing heavy because I'm fat, old, and out of shape. But other than that, I am ready for whatever comes my way. One more. All right, well, they all seem to function pretty well. Whether or not I can shoot well today, let's go down range and just talk about these. Okay, well, this is our first group. I was aiming here and we're shooting low and left, but that's because I think I zeroed this with supersonic ammunition, so that is to be expected. Point of impact is point of aim, point of impact is shifting. That was also consistent with the Hornady SubX bullets, that they also shifted lower and left. In this case, I was aiming here, should have shifted lower left. Again, I don't think I'm on the top of my game. I don't think these are tumbling bullets. I think that it has a very weird shape, and so I think that that's what you're seeing when it's breaking through there. Could be wrong, could be wrong. They could be tumbling, whether or not they stabilize. It's a very odd shaped round, as we've seen before. Hey everybody, so I wanted to finish up this video. It's actually kind of funny. It's probably been like a month and a half since I actually shot these subsonic 198 grain dual performance Black Hills. I think they're actually a Lehigh Defense controlled chaos type bullet. But I wanted to comment just a little bit because I didn't really pick it up in the video itself, and I never filmed the conclusion, so I want to do that now. But I do think the standard deviation of almost 100 feet per second on each round is causing some of those accuracy issues. I was blaming it on myself because I, was breathing heavy. I was having a hard time settling down on the gun. I know that gun is capable of better, but I don't know that ammunition is. Now, I had 1 box. That's all that I tested. I do have another one, but again, probably the 2 boxes they sent are probably from the same lot. So I think that you know, Black Hills has great reputation, but those ones had pretty high standard deviation. I think we need more conclusions to determine whether or not that ammunition is something that is accurate. But I think what we also saw, at least that I didn't see until after I was editing the video, is we saw one round really fracture immediately and send petals everywhere, and that was devastating. The next round, I think, probably tumbled and then eventually fractured, and I think that one, I don't know because I don't have a chronograph, an actual chronograph to shoot through while I'm hitting my gel, so I don't need to know the speed at which it actually hit the gel block. My guess is there's probably a significant amount of standard deviation. One was closer to 1040 and one was closer to 940, and maybe that little bit of difference was enough to make a difference so that he didn't get hollow point expansion, or in this case fracturing of the round. Let me know what you guys think after you watch the video and your analysis. Please put it in the comments below. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Only 95% of you are unsubscribed, and only 5% of you are subscribed. I thank you for that. Please hope you all have a great week, and let's get to shooting.